So a little bit of unnecessary off-road here, but needs must. There's not a heck of a lot of trails and trans-Euro trail style stuff for me to play on. Crikey, what's going on here? Ooh, sandy. So you got to find the challenges where you can. And what's the point of having a little capable bike like the Rally if you don't take it in challenging places? Oh, what's up here? It's like shale or something. Concrete? Don't know. Ooh, puddle. So I come from a road riding background, so in case you hadn't quite cottoned on, I'm not great at off-road stuff. I could definitely do with some coaching. One day, hopefully, I'll tee up with Chris Birch and do one of his coaching clinics. Say no to slow series though. He's just released a one for enduro bikes, or for dirt bikes, which tees in nicely for dual sport riders and adventure riders alike. Right, I'm gonna go around that because don't go through a puddle you don't know the depth of. Walk a itchy butt. So I got a feeling the chap I saw on the Road Legal KTM must have come through this way earlier. A lot of knobby tyre marks, or it was the DRZ chap. Wow, that is grubby. I was very much not keen to go down to Lake Rotomar with the crowd of four-wheel drivers sitting there watching, criticising the chap on the DRZ going down. Just looked a wee bit snotty for my liking. God, I love this little bike. I go through massive periods where I'm thinking, oh, I'd love to get something with V-twin engine, a bit more grunt. I get sort of caught up thinking all these negative things about it, like it's only a 250, it's a bit slow, can't keep up with my mates on the highway. And then I get to do this stuff. And it's, yeah, it's a lot of fun. And all those sort of worries and doubts about the bike sort of fade away. Like, don't get me wrong, I'd still love to get myself a project bike. I really like the idea of getting myself a Gen 1 DL650. But my little Rally, it does what I want, it does what I need. In this day and age, getting what you need and what you want out of a bike, well, that's something to be quite happy with. Ooh, she's sandy. Yeah, one of the things I love about this bike is it's been a good couple of months since I've had a proper ride on it. Well, more than that. Last proper ride I did on this bike would have been April, I think it was, for the Triumph Tiger Adventure Rally. And I've taken it to Hamilton and that's it since then. So yeah, I haven't ridden it in a long time, but I can just get on it and I can do stuff like this. I'm horrendously unfit, but I can just enjoy myself, whereas I don't think I'd have the same luck on a bigger, heavier bike, particularly if I'm doing junk like this. Sandy. And I definitely don't think I'd be able to do this on a V-Strom 650 at my current skill level, which is not shit, but I'm no Chris Birch. Ooh, those look like some rain clouds. Hopefully it doesn't rain. I do have my panniers full in case it does. So yeah, part of the reason I haven't ridden this in so damn long is because, well, A, lockdown, good old coronavirus, that old chestnut, and B, I've got a family. And if you're a keen motorcyclist and you don't want to give up motorcycling, don't have a family. Because you'll soon find family takes precedence over riding. I'm quite lucky, just teed up with my wife. She's very understanding when it comes to mental well-being. She knows that riding motorcycles is my thing. It fills my emotional cup, gets me sort of full of energy again. Like, for her it's quilting and sewing and such, reading books. For me it's jumping on my bike and just riding it. So I'm very lucky in that regard. I've got two beautiful children, one of which is utterly mad over the bike, which is slightly worrying. Normally I ride this road the opposite way around, but I decided today I was going to do it backwards. Definitely a bit, woohoo, bit of fun. Good bit of fun. But again, I love these beautiful dirt roads around Rotorua. The bush just closing in. Just feel like I'm away from it all the worries. And that's why it fills that cup of mine. Sort of gives me a couple of hours where I'm not dealing with the day-to-day stuff. It's just me, it's my motorbike, it's the road, and it's fresh air. Good God, there is just so much fucking dead animals around here. Skinned possum. So yeah, that's why I ride. I do it partly because it's my job. Well, one of my jobs. But I ride because it fills me up. It keeps me going. that leisure activity I can do every now and then to get away from it all and just be me, be the me that I was before I became a parent, before I became a grown-up. I can sort of live out some fantasies. When I was a kid, as I was growing up, I was quite unwell. I didn't get to do all the travelling that I wanted to do. I watched Long Way Round, and that's what got me hooked into motorcycles. But for me, that was just a fantasy because my health wouldn't allow me to go out. I could barely go out for a weekend, let alone 3 months. Well, that ship might have sailed for me. It's definitely something I can enjoy doing, where I can now jump on a motorbike and just enjoy myself. See the countryside at my own leisure. Yes, this bike ain't the fastest, but it does it. It does it nicely. So if we went back and told 2008 Matt, and he was just starting to ride, the stuff that I'd get on to with motorcycles, he wouldn't believe you. Now what is it, 12 years on, 13 years on, and motorcycles in my life. Makes me kind of laugh to think that I used to call my first bike the two-wheel death machine, because I had that horrible mindset about motorcycles, and I got into it. I bought it, I bit the bullet, and I didn't get an adventure bike. I had a little Hyacinth sports bike, but I got into it because I wanted something to beat the traffic to get to uni and back on, because my health didn't really agree with sitting on a bus for an hour and a half to go 5 kilometers. And now I'm riding a motorcycle on a Sunday. I've got the wind in my hair, as they say. I'm doing the stuff I want, and I can trace it all the way back to that little two-wheel death machine. It's funny how life does things to you. Make one decision, and down the road it turns out it was a great decision. Anyway, that's enough ramblings for now, I think. What fills your cup? Let me know in the comments. Want more motorcycle content? Check out the website on throttle.co.nz. If you want to support me and the stuff I do for motorcycling and motorcyclists, you can buy me a coffee. There's a link on the website. Coffee fuels everything, especially when you've got 2 little kids.